Dear associates, I am very happy to be talking to you today on a topic that sits close to my heart, the topic of corporate culture, specifically the Jameel Principles. Recently, we celebrated the company's 75th anniversary, and I have no doubt in saying that one of the guiding factors for our continuous growth over the past 75 years is our culture and values-based approach that you all drive forward. Today, I would like to thank each and every one of you for upholding these values and behaving in a manner that has helped propel Abdul Latif Jameel's success. To ensure the continued momentum of our successful journey, we have worked incredibly hard in creating a corporate culture development program titled the Jameel Principles. Not only does this program discuss who we are today, but also lays out a comprehensive roadmap on who we aspire to be in the future. The Jameel Principles is an all-encompassing document that has been sourced from a wide range of individuals within different companies, countries, and hierarchical levels from around the world. At Abdul Latif Jameel, we say associates instead of employees because it carries so many underlying qualities. It implies that we never treat our associates as assets, but rather as family members. We always strive to make the environment at our company healthier and better for our family members. This is one of several reasons why we have created the Jameel Principles, and I invite you all associates to utilize the Jameel Principles as a guiding compass on how to perform and behave, whether they are in Saudi Arabia, Japan, or Morocco. Because culture development is one of the most challenging objectives of any organization, I will personally sponsor and own this program. This is not just for our associates. I expect all leadership team members to lead by example and showcase our Jameel Principles in their work every day. Every associate of Abdul Latif Jameel should personally take to embracing, understanding, and living these values and behaviors, as it will be an important pillar of their development. In the following videos, you will hear members of our leadership taking you briefly through the elements of the Jameel Principle booklet and announcing several plans designed to bring the Jameel Principles to life. Please take the time to follow each video, as I believe that the Jameel Principles will be the beacon that will unite and guide us toward the next 75 years of success. Thank you and best of luck.
Growing up in Abdul Latif Jameel Company from an entry-level engineer and spending over 20 years in this great company, I found the value respect is one of the strongest values and main differentiator. It doesn't matter what managerial level are you in, or who you are, or even where you come from. Respect is a value that is practiced in different and countless ways. I saw it practiced with our founder, Sheikh Abdul Latif Jameel, in the way he treats everybody around him. I see it practiced between us as leaders and executives through recognizing and valuing each other's capacity, strength, and achievement. Respect is also practiced when you give your associate the proper training and challenging responsibilities. Where I was placed in our stockyard south of Jeddah, where I got the proper training, the right assignments and responsibilities. Then I was sent abroad to get the international exposure. Finally, I continued my journey throughout the organization to be where I am today. At Abdul Latif Jameel, we not only respect the rights of our associates, but also we respect their minds and ideas, where we encourage and challenge them to innovate and kaizen their operations, their work environment, and the way they do things. I would like to close by sharing a great statement from our chairman and CEO, Engineer Muhammad Jameel, who truly taught us the meaning of respect by actions, not only by words, where we saw respect embedded in all his decisions in relation to our associates, guests, shareholders, and community. These words are, "What would we do without you?" where it truly reflects respecting and valuing us as associates and leaders throughout the organization. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ali Aydar Bozkurt. I am the President and CEO of Abdul Latif Jameel Turkey. Today, I'd like to talk about respect for customers. So, when it comes to customer satisfaction and customer loyalty, we can find maybe hundreds of different definitions, and all of them are true. But today, I would like to share with you an unusual description of customer satisfaction, which is making life easier. Yeah, you know that we as human beings, we love people or the entities or the organizations who makes our lives easier. Just imagine which gas station you would prefer on the way back from your office to home. You would be generally preferring the one that you can easily access, and you can easily get whatever you want and easily pay and leave. So, when it comes to customer satisfaction, we have to consider from A to Z and each touch points how we can make customers' life easier. From reaching to us or to our products, or getting information and experience the product or service like test drive in our industry. And when it comes to decision point, getting the financial solutions and delivery of the product or service on time. And it's not the end of the story. You should be very careful with making their life easier regarding with after-sales services. And this continues till the end of life cycle of the product. Because at the end, when it comes to renew of this product, trade-in and in other ways, you should be ready to start this circle again from square one. So, making life easier for your customers will bring you additional customers and will increase your customers' loyalty to your products and service. Also, I'd like to share with you one of the stories that I read at Jameel Principles booklet. There was a showroom in Jeddah years back, and there was a school next to that showroom, and children were coming to showrooms every day to get catalogs of Toyota vehicles. And someone from the showroom informed Sheikh Abdul Latif Jameel that these children are coming every day, getting the catalogs free of charge, of course, and they should only give the catalogs to their real potential customers. But Sheikh Abdul Latif Jameel at that time instructed them to increase the budget for these catalogs and give those catalogs to those children every day. So it was very visionary decision, because 10 to 20 years later, those children will be our potential customers. This is very impressive example of being visionary in respect for customer, in my opinion. As a summary, we can say that the future winners will be the ones who will be able to make customers' life easier. So we should keep this approach as 360 from A to Z, from the very beginning of the process till the end of the period. For each touch point, we should be looking for the opportunities to make customers' life easier.
Hello everyone. Our world seems to be changing faster and faster. It's becoming more challenging and competitive. We see this constantly in the market in which we operate. To succeed, we need to be stronger together in every aspect of our business. One of the most important factors underpinning of success is our relationship with our business partners. Wherever we operate, we work with different businesses, which almost always include a broad collection of partners. Partners who support us enhance our customer service and significantly contribute toward the success of Abdul Latif Jameel. In our interactions with our business partners, we should always strive to develop and enhance our professional and emotional relationships. With the intention of facilitating shared and continuous growth, we should always look to facilitate mutually beneficial success for both parties. I fondly remember when LG China launched its Lexus dealership operations, we were excited and focused on repaying the trust Toyota Motor China has placed in us, aiming to deliver the best possible performance. We have maintained this give and take relationship with our business partners. This is one of the reasons why we fostered resilient and long-standing relationship with a majority of our business partners. It is important to remember our interaction with our business partners should be guided by the values of honor, integrity, fairness, and transparency. This is because we see them as an extension of ourselves. Moreover, I encourage each and every one of our associates to learn from our business partners. We acknowledge we are not experts in all areas, so our collaboration with other organizations on a wide range of projects should always be approached by a deep sense of humility. We learn from the experts. We appreciate the expertise. This is a part of give and take relationship that we have. By building partnership with like-minded companies that are rooted in mutual respect, we give ourselves the best opportunity to build economy of scale and to thrive for now and for years to come.
Dear associates, today I would like to talk about the value that sits close to my heart, the value of respect for society. At Abdul Latif Jameel, we believe in leading with a purpose, and we are conscious of our responsibility towards the society in which we operate. A responsibility that includes adding value back to these communities, extending far beyond our diverse business offerings. 20 years ago, many people questioned the rationale behind the launch of community-focused initiatives, such as Babriz Jameel. We were told that addressing issues such as unemployment and education was the government's responsibility. We took a different approach, believing that communities in need should be everyone's responsibility. Today, Babriz Jameel helps match the talent and desire of the present with the employment opportunities of the future, delivered through comprehensive and effective employment and training initiatives. Looking back at the success of Babriz Jameel, I am filled with a sense of pride. Since 2003, the initiative has provided more than 350,000 job opportunities, in parallel with a successful rollout of accessible microfinance facilities. At Abdul Latif Jameel, our commitment to community service includes tackling current global challenges, underpinned by a firm desire to ensure that our business adds value in a sustainable manner. For example, we are focusing on delivering the UN Sustainable Development Goals, aiming to make a meaningful impact in the global fight against carbon emissions, food waste, and unemployment, amongst others. At Abdul Latif Jameel, we continue to take firm and strategically focused action to decarbonize our future investments. I am confident that we all believe in the vision of contributing towards something that is far greater than ourselves. Finally, all of us should remember that as a collective, Abdul Latif Jameel has the opportunity, will, determination, and persistence that can make this world a better place. It's an opportunity that I would like all of us to embrace as we move forward together towards a more beautiful tomorrow. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, good day. My name is Faisal Abdullah. I am the Vice President for Human Resources and Kaizen at ALJ. Today, I would like to talk to you about the value and principle of improve, or alternatively known as Kaizen. Many people say that Kaizen is only applicable to our frontline operations, or in factories, or in sales outlets, or indeed in service workshops. However, in my humble opinion, Kaizen is applicable to all walks of life and in all moments of the day. It is an activity to uplift and improve any current situation to a better one. So, it is applicable to any industry, to any workplace, to any level in the company, and even at a personal level in our day-to-day life. Our vision to have all associates from frontline to top management be continuously setting ambitious goals. Goals that will contribute to the company objectives and strive through trial and error until their own goals are achieved. This is how it is done at Toyota. This was the vision that our founder, the late Sheikh Abdul Latif Jameel, when he said, "We are simply a company that cares for society and works at the same way as Toyota." We cherish our founder's vision, and its realization is our responsibility. This will surely put us on a path to a strong, sustainable growth. But for this to become our second nature, the boss to subordinate relationship must change. From giving instructions to coaching and empowering our associates to find the right solution to any problem. Managers should not tell associates what to do. Instead, show the vision and create the challenge. Let associates decide what to do and how to do it. Let them try. Let them fail. Let them learn from such failures. Let them achieve. Let them feel a strong sense of accomplishment. Let them feel a strong sense of professional growth. Managers should be coaches and not bosses. Let us try to empower associates, coach them, and support them throughout this journey. This is how we will develop our associates. This is how we show respect to our associates. In my humble experience, developing our associates to become better professionals is the best thing that all of us can do. Thank you very much and have a great day.
When I first joined Abdul Latif Jameel and was introduced to the core values of our company, respect, improve, pioneer and empower, I remember reflecting intensely on each of them, spending a good amount of time to understand the depths of their meaning, their essence and how deeply profound they are. At that time, a particular Arabic proverb stuck well in my mind. "If a wind blows, ride it," which was a favorite of our late founder Sheikh Abdul Latif Jameel, and I quickly understood why. It very nicely sums up his pioneering and entrepreneurial spirit that was just present when I joined back then, as it is today, and that will no doubt continue to live long into our company's future. It's who we have been, it's who we are, and it's who we will continue to be. Pioneers. To me, being a pioneer is to possess the spirit of coming up with new ideas, to take calculated risks, to move beyond the comfort zone and not to be afraid of trying new things, to push boundaries and to experience success by overcoming challenges. I believed then, as I do now, that this is a main pillar necessary for us to sustain the future growth of our beautiful company. It isn't just for the leadership, from top down to associates. No, we are all to play our roles to build and maintain an environment in which pioneering not only exists but flourishes. That is why, as a company, we will ensure that our associates have enough space for developing and trying truly creative ideas. Experimenting
testing and piloting will always be encouraged by the company, as this is our avenue to be pioneering when it matters most, and history tells us so. Take the mobility sector. It isn't difficult for us to go back and see examples of some of our pioneering endeavors over time. Quite some years ago, when Abdul Latif Jameel first recognized the global shifts in the auto industry towards electrification, we took the pioneering decision to become one of the early investors in Rivian. More recently, in 2022, we made another investment in Greaves Electric Mobility, one of the leaders globally in producing electric 2- and 3-wheelers. Another example is our shareholding in Joby Aviation, an innovative company developing electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, the so-called air taxis. And there are plenty more of these examples in which a pioneering mindset has prevailed in our existing companies and business units, where new technologies, new business models and new ways of working have been developed, tested and finally implemented. This is a testament to success that is derived from the value of us all innovating and pioneering regardless of seniority, department or business sector. We mustn't forget that many successful ends begin with belief. A belief in our ability to be a positive influence in great change. So, as the saying goes, if a wind blows, ride it. This has been and will continue to be one of our greatest sources of growth and success, perhaps now more than ever, particularly in our ever-changing VUCA environment. And so, I would like to tell everyone as we face emerging challenges to embrace the pioneering spirit of Abdul Latif Jameel and seize the opportunities that lie ahead with grace and courage. Let us continue the legacy that is Abdul Latif Jameel, and let's be brave pioneers together.
I truly admire when I visit an Abdul Latif Jameel office and an associate approaches me with feedback or an observation. Taking the time to listen to our associates and giving them the freedom to share and act is an essential pillar that underpins our success. That's why Empower is a key core value of our company and sits so close to my heart. It's a value that we should all embrace and one of the 4 key values of our company that we should live by. Leaders must comprehend and appreciate the importance of empowering their fellow associates. To empower associates is to trust them and give them the freedom to contribute towards our collective vision. We empower not only to achieve higher levels of business unit success, but also to help unleash our associates' creativity, which goes hand in hand with their sense of self-fulfillment and a unique personal development. I want all of our frontline associates to know that you indeed have the power to take action. Here at Abdul Latif Jameel, the leadership is acutely aware that the associates closest to the front line possess the best ideas that improve company operations and customer service. That's why today I'm asking all of our leaders to continue our mission to empower our frontline associates. Moreover, I request that our associates seize the opportunity not only for the benefit of our company, but for the benefit of themselves and us as a collective. So my message to all our leaders is clear. Empower your people. And remember that before you delegate and give authority, make sure you give the full picture to associates and always be available to support them when needed. Most importantly, I'd like you to celebrate their success when they achieve it. There's nothing more reassuring than a leader who trusts his associates and empowers them during trying and difficult times. This is key to our success. Finally, I want all of you to remember that at Abdul Latif Jameel, we are consistently aiming for the stars. Only through company-wide empowerment will every single associate achieve their true aspirations. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello again. I believe that after listening to our esteemed speakers, discuss the values the Jameel Principles is composed of, namely respect to associates, respect to customers, respect to business partners, and respect to us, to society, improve, pioneer, and empower. You will notice that the Jameel Principles not only define the culture we currently have, but also the culture we aspire to achieve for our future sustainable growth. Reflecting on Mr. Muhammad Jameel's inspiring message, I believe we all have a unique contribution to make towards this cultural development, with particular emphasis placed on our leaders and our management, who are expected to lead by example. We should all remember that our culture is nurtured through effective top-down coaching from the leadership to management and finally to our associates. All our associates are expected to read and have an in-depth understanding of the Jameel Principles. I encourage all of you to have an open mind about it, which will always allow us to broaden our understanding of the philosophy itself, which will positively shape our behavior in the long run. So if you find yourself at a crossroad at work, let the Jameel Principles booklet serve as your guide and push you in the right direction as an Abdul Latif Jameel associate. A lot of effort has been made to develop enabling initiatives, surveys, and training material that will allow the launch of Jameel Principles. Therefore, I want to take this opportunity to make two important announcements. The first is the launch of the Abdul Latif Jameel Global Associate Wellbeing Program, aligned totally with the Jameel Principles. As Engineer Faisal Alsamannoudi talked in the respect for associates value, I am sure you all know how much we value our associates at Abdul Latif Jameel, how much we prioritize them and their well-being. This program will serve as the tangible proof of our unwavering commitment to each one of you. We are launching the Global Associate Wellbeing Program to support our fellow associates whenever and wherever they ask for help on a 24/7 basis. This program provides all associates with direct access to a suite of services that includes counseling for challenges you may face inside or outside of the workplace. For example, financial or family issues, counseling work related to these issues will be made available. I assure you that more information about the program will be communicated soon. The second announcement I want to make is about the Inspiring Leader Program, which will roll across all J entities on a global basis. The Inspiring Leader Program will support leaders who practice on-the-job development with their associates. Also, this program will equip managers with the tools to effectively monitor the well-being of their associates. I am pleased to announce that this unique program has already been implemented across some of our departments within ALJ with very positive indicators so far. Finally, I would like us all to embrace these unique opportunities by giving these programs your full support. Together, we can all develop an inclusive culture where all of us are valued and are contributing participants for the good of all stakeholders. Thank you and have a great day.
Hello again. As I mentioned in my opening remarks, I am acutely aware of and deeply grateful for your effort and contribution to the company's ongoing success. Abdul Latif Jameel, like all businesses, is only as good as its people's dedication and determination, which all of you uniquely display. The challenge we face now is to ensure that we maintain the momentum of our success. My number one priority is to develop and promote a shared culture that would make every single associate can't wait to come to work every day. The Jameel Principles will drive this culture and guide our behaviors and explain how things should be done at Abdul Latif Jameel. This will help us pave the way to a successful and sustainable future. A future state where Abdul Latif Jameel global presence will be more harmonized in its culture, excelling in its businesses and grounded in its values. However, we cannot reach that future state without real, tangible change which can only be driven by our leaders and associates. The Jameel Principles booklet is here to be read, understood, digested, and implemented. And that is why the Jameel Principles program is more than just a booklet launch. We will be launching accompanying training courses, initiatives, and programs that will follow the launch, aimed at equipping us with the necessary tools to implement and live by the Jameel Principles and its values. I would also like to encourage our associates and leaders to discuss the various aspects of the Jameel Principles. Furthermore, all our leaders should be open to receiving associates' questions and suggestions that can be used to improve and enhance the adoption of the Jameel Principles. Of course, it goes without saying that company-wide cultural development is not always easy. At first, it may seem impossible, but remember that you are not alone in this mission. This is a shared journey that we will start together as a family. The way forward may seem challenging, but it's actually clear. The Jameel Principles enable us to fully prepare for the challenges that lie ahead, guaranteeing that our management leads by example, in the knowledge that the company as a whole is committed to bringing the Jameel Principles to life. Together, we will shape Abdul Latif Jameel's collective future. Together, we will continue to foster a culture of success. Thank you and good luck.